Hey, also, yeah, this is going to be the next part of the reaction video of me reacting to when the boys Eddie, Juicy, Mully, Narrator, and Josh all went to the quarantine station in Sydney, and they're investigating it, and yeah, so this is going to be like I'm gonna have about 2 or 3 parts or something, but then I'm gonna have shorter parts onto TikTok. So if you can, please go over to TikTok and subscribe if you don't want to watch the whole thing. Anyways, see you guys at the end. Bye now.
You can tase him, chest and ankle. What do you think about that? Huh? Come on. Ring the bell. How about that? We'll settle on ring the bell. Ring the bell, and I'll keep holding the stock off. Show some excitement. Alright, I guess I'll just pull these socks back up. Maybe I should put the shoes back on too. Alright, come on. Sorry.
Sorry, my assistant, Dr. Remus over here, kind of likes feet.
I just thought you were about it. But I guess not.
I thought that was real.
I thought that was real too. I literally paused. I literally went, he's here. Alright, you win. We're taking him off. Don't force my hand or anything.
That wasn't me, by the way. I think he likes it.
Show us some excitement. At least hype me up a little bit. Right?
Or ring the bell twice if you want him to stop.
Whoa! I said show me some excitement. Can you touch that, please? Yeah. No, that's good, but this one over here. Give that a little touch, huh?
That goes off. This is gonna be insane.
Oh, freaky little guy right there.
Yeah.
Not what you thought when you wanted to ring the bell for service, did you?
I got a boner. Is there anyone in the mortuary?
Mully's getting more.
Whoever's here, whoever's been talking to us.
Then the spirit.
Feel free to interact. You can touch us. Do whatever. Do you work here? Is that one going off now? Yeah. That one didn't go off at all.
Oh no.
If you're in the lab, could you hand me that off the shelf and put it right here? Or that.
So if you notice the difference with the sounds, that was not the temperature dropping. That was actually the spirit interacting with it. And then the stronger the presence, then it actually goes to purple. I think is the lights. Sometimes it can hold a beep like that it just did. Sometimes it can go beep, 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 or it can even go faster. Beep, 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 beep. And the REM pods are pretty cool.
Or that. We just need one of them. How about this? Formal introduction. My name is Dr. Juicy. This is Dr. Narrator. Nice to meet you. Taking this job you must have had to have a lot of mental fortitude. Was it hard working here? I'm sure it wasn't easy.
I'm all gone dead now. Again.
A lot of suffering happened here. Is there something that you would like to let the rest of the world know?
Yes. Okay.
Scared the shit out of me. Yeah. Do you miss your family? Is that what it is? Is it something you'd like to tell your family? And let them know?
Think so.
Did you not get a chance to speak with your family before you passed away? Was your time cut short? Was there things you didn't get to tell them?
Yes. Okay.
In order to better help you pass your message on. Do you think if we said a name out loud, you could ring the bell if we're correct? Would that work for you? Okay. All right, we're going to turn this on and see if you can say your name through this, okay? I thought I heard her say Martin.
So I know I'm probably going to say all this stuff into the introduction video anyway, but so you see how that narrator got the spirit box out? So a spirit box that actually flicks through channels, like I think it's AM channels, something like that, flicks through channels for a way for the spirits to communicate, and then yeah, that's just how they communicate through the spirit box. So how they said just before they turned it on, can we get a name? I think they're trying to figure out what the mortician's name was. And then, so what I'm going to do after the video, I am going to, like, I'll screen record all this as well, but when I do the research, I'll research it all up for this quarantine station, and I'll see if I can pick out any points, like as far or as deep as I can, to try and figure out where Martin or Joseph comes in to how they're related, or if that is the mortician guy's name. So, because in another video I'm going to do later, I've actually already have done some research for it, but since I'm based in Australia, I've actually done a lot of research for the Toowong Cemetery, because you can do ghost tours there. I haven't done it yet, but I would love to, but just everything on my plate at the moment is a bit hard to do, because that's why I'm doing these screen recordings and reactions in the car on my breaks at work at the moment. But yeah, so that's just what I'm going to try and do after this video. Anyways, I'll stop talking and let's keep continuing with this video.
Hello? That was like a deep hello. Is your name Joseph? Paul? That's where you just said yes, Paul.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Alright, well, again, I'm sorry for your loss and for what happened, but if we can't get a name, we can't help you. And we've got other places to go, so I'll give you one more chance. Try your hardest to give us a very clear and concise name through this. And then if we say it back to you, if you can ring the bell, that would be great. What is your name? Vincent? I think that's you. Vincent. I heard it go, Vincent? Me too. Thank you, Mr. Vincent. We will see you later. Adios. We are at Quarantine Beach. This is the wharf where all the ships would come in with all the sick people. And right there, you see that pipe over there? Right there? That is where all of the blood and fluids from that table that Mully was laying on, all of his blood and fluids would drain right there. So people would swim there, but also all of the blood and disease would drain right to them.
Any people. People from Class 1 and Class 2.
Yeah.
This was a private swimming area for only the people with the money.
That's right. Class 3 and the introduced later on, Class 4, did not get to swim here.
Class 4 was Asian people.
Just minorities. Any minority.
So they got to swim with seasoning if you're in Class 1. That's pretty cool. It's funny because it's still kind of the Class 1 swimming area. We're in Sydney. Only rich people can afford to live here.
Yeah, it's still the Class 1 swimming area.
Yeah.
But all the ships would come in here, and they would offload all the people and the cargo. So the place we're going to go first is where they would put everyone's luggage. They put it on a cart, on this mine cart rail. If you've ever played Minecraft, they said they came out shit like that.
Hang on. So, as I was just saying, all the fluids, all the blood and everything go from that table into that beach, like from the pipe, that table to the pipe, into the water, and yet only a certain amount of people can swim in there. Why would you even want to swim in there? That's just another way just to get an infection or disease and everything. But then again, were they really that smart back then? Maybe they didn't realise that. I don't know. Obviously, I wasn't born then, but this is another reason why I want to do some research after this video. But why swim there? Maybe it was like a gift from God or something? I don't know. But anyways, let's just keep going with the video. This is weird.
They did come back by ship. The ship would land over there, and then they'd bring your shit through here.
Yeah, they put the luggage on a cart because the luggage needed to be sterilized.
Yeah, well, then where's the cargo?
Oh my God. Hey, bro, you're going on the embalming table next. People would land in Australia, and then they need to be checked for sickness. And Australia, apart from being very racist at the time, they didn't trust people that were sick to look after themselves, so they grab all their stuff, put it on a cart, and push it up here. Come on, fellas, get in the train, and push it, and keep pushing it.
Yeah, keep pushing, boys. That's good.
And then push it right up to this shed here. This is the autoclave shed. It's clav, whatever, which is basically a giant sterilization chamber. Have a look at this shit. Oh, here you go. Here's one of the carts right here. Brother. So they put all your stuff on one of these carts, wheel it up, and then they would move it and put it onto a cart like this. There you go. There's some of the old stuff right there.
To put it plain and simple, these are just giant steam ovens that steamed everyone's belongings at 120 degrees Celsius for 20 minutes. So by the time your luggage was finished, it would most likely be damaged,
but it would be sterile.
So if you had any Pokemon cards that you traveled with, they'd be ruined.
Reports are that most women's clothes would shrink literally like 2 to 3 sizes because obviously they're going in that f***ing oven. And this big door right here, this big beautiful door, this guy was sent over from Europe. It was engineered by the guy who actually went on to engineer the Sydney Harbour Bridge, which is pretty great. It's pretty beautiful.
I still don't understand why they needed 30 locks just to steam luggage, though.
It's probably just confusing for you because back in the day they needed to build this to sterilize something, but now you can just do it at a doctor's surgery for like, what was it, $300 or something?
It was 700, and it took 15 minutes, not 20.
Wow, we've come so far. On the other side, they could open up the doors and get the nice, clean, sterile, and probably destroyed stuff. So if you're like, I'm heading over to Australia to start a new life, I've seen a kangaroo brochure, I'm going to hang out with a kangaroo, I'm going to put my grandma's ancient family heirloom silk dress in this carefully packed luggage. And then you get here and they're like, oh, straight in the oven.
And then boom, you got a bunch of clothes for dolls. Just like that. I also thought it was interesting, just for the record, if you were working on, this is the dirty side right here. Here's where all the dirty workers were with their dirty luggage. And before they left the building, they would have to get scrubbed down. I want you to remember this though. It was just with water.
Crazy.
Wait a minute. If all the stuff got in here to be sterilized, what happened to all the people? Well, they didn't go into those. Where did they go?
They had their own special place, their own special showers.
In fact, it is called the shower room.
Hang on. The early 1900s and group showers have a pretty bad reputation, Molly.
Why do you say that, Josh?
I don't know. Australia wouldn't do something like that.
No, surely Australia wouldn't hoard a bunch of immigrants into a giant room and lock it and cover them in chemicals, right? So this is the giant tub of acid right here that they use for the showers.
You know what's better than one tub of acid?
2 tubs of acid.
Basically, they...
Oh, jeez. Alright, well, thanks for watching, guys. So, as I was mumbling on about at the start of the video, I will do some research now. Well, not now, because I got a big edit to do first before I do the research. I've got a different thing to do. So yeah, I will see you guys into the next video, and then I'll do some research of the quarantine station in Sydney. Bye now.